Hello, I'm Mary Lohman, and this is Mondays with Mary. I have to tell you that patience is not my long suit. Is it yours? I think most of us struggle with patience at times. In James 5, we read, "Be patient then, brothers and sisters, until the Lord's coming. See how the farmer waits for the land to yield its valuable crop, patiently waiting for the autumn and spring rains. Will you too be patient and stand firm, because the Lord's coming is near." James uses the example of how a farmer has to be patient. Think of a farmer's life. They plant and wait. Reaping takes time. In Palestine, where James was, the early rains came in October and November, soon after the grain was sown, and the latter rains came in April and May as the grain was maturing. And both rainy seasons were necessary. And knowing this, the farmer had to wait patiently until both rains came. Why was the farmer willing to wait patiently? Because it yielded a valuable crop, as James puts it. When we are in God's waiting room, it's hard to remember that our patient waiting can yield a valuable crop. Paul wrote to the Galatians, "Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." So like a farmer, we have to remember that there are seasons to our spiritual lives, just as there are seasons to the soil. We sow in one season and reap in another. There are times of sunshine and times of rain. All are necessary. So we have to wait for the harvest because it's valuable. The secret of endurance when the going is tough is that God is producing a harvest in our lives. And that can only be done through seasons in our lives. It takes time. James says, "Be patient and stand firm." Why? Because the Lord's coming is near. What does a farmer do while he's waiting for his crop? Well, he stays very busy preparing for the harvest. James tells these believers to be like farmers. Stay busy and don't lose heart, because the Lord is coming again. If you're in a waiting period of your life now, take time to read James 5 and ask God to help you be patient and stand firm. I know it's not easy, and it's a lesson we have to learn over and over again. Seasons of life just bring times of waiting, requiring patience and trust. But here's something I want you to remember. You don't have to feel patient to be patient. It's also true that the seasons of waiting bring valuable crops, worthwhile results. You don't see it. You can't imagine it when you're in the midst of waiting. But God promises something of value will result if you and I will wait patiently. 1 Peter 5:10, "And the God of all grace, who called you to his eternal glory in Christ, after you have suffered a little while, will himself restore you and make you strong, firm, and steadfast." So join me today in standing firm and strong as we wait for the good crop that God has for us. Have a great Monday.